So we are getting Stranger Things on 4K, the entire series from Arrow Video, and that is awesome, and everyone is excited, and they are convinced that that means the floodgates are opening, and we could get all kinds of Netflix originals from Netflix on physical media. But I've got maybe a little bit of bad news to put some brakes on that. Let's get into it all. Pop that tape in. I got you. Let's go do this. All right, so Stranger Things on physical media. Now, if you guys follow me, you know that I don't do very much physical media. In fact, I do no physical media at all pretty much on the channel anymore. That is all reserved for my Patreon and my YouTube channel members, and I do plenty of it there. But every now and then something hits that requires a little bit of discussion, and I have seen everyone I know talking about this today, from Brian over at The Last Movie Standing, Ken at Mid-Level Media, and everyone in between. And there's just a few things I wanted to talk about because, hey, listen, I am excited just like you guys. I think this is a hell of an announcement, a hell of a drop. I love that they just dropped it out of nowhere on us. It was like an April Fool's Day joke, but it wasn't April Fool's yet. And we got these great big box sets. And yes, I am ordering one. I have, in fact, already ordered one. I broke my big, long buying freeze, and I ordered one. Now, I was fortunate to have sold some old movies, and so I basically didn't have to pay for anything out of pocket on this one. And that's a good place to be because these things are pretty expensive. And we're going to get into it, and I'm going to try to put it up here as I talk to you guys because there is a lot to sort of unpack here. So we're going to start with the big one. This is what I'm going with, and I'm going to explain to you why I don't believe this is the opening of the floodgates from Netflix. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to take you behind the scenes on my IMDb Pro. We're going to kind of dig into that very briefly, and I don't want to be the bearer of bad news or anything else, and I hope that I am wrong, okay? But I think the facts kind of show otherwise. But let's get into this set real quick. There's two different versions, and if you go to Arrow, the big deluxe edition, which is the one that I went with, is $230. And that's pretty expensive, you guys, but it is a lot of stuff on 4K. All right, it definitely is. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I did not order it from Arrow Video. I most certainly did not order it from Arrow Video. I ordered it from Orbit DVD, and the reason is, on Orbit DVD, it's $189.99. So it is a full, like, $40 cheaper on Orbit. So this is where I got it, and it is absolutely loaded. And it's kind of a mystery because it almost looks like these seasons, at least a couple of them, are in chunky boxes inside the big box. Now, I can't be for sure, but it kind of looks like that. And this is going to have everything. It is like 25 discs. This is a hell of a lot of movies. So when you say $190, so it's $197 with shipping for me. And fortunately, like I said, I had just sold a bunch of old movies. I have some more that I'm selling, some stuff that I'm not keeping or stuff that I have doubles of. So it covered this price for me. So in a way, I'm saying that my buying freeze from January 30th is still going. But because I basically traded one for the other. But we're getting all these on 4K and Dolby Vision, all 42 episodes across 5 seasons, 25 discs, all that kind of stuff. Lots of interviews, behind-the-scenes featurettes, 148-page perfect-bound book full of original sketches, concept art, storyboards, all of that. Reversible sleeves featuring brand-new artwork and original artwork. 5 double-sided posters featuring artwork by Kyle Lambert. 25 art cards from all 5 seasons. Exclusive Hellfire Club D20. Self-adhesive Hellfire Club patch, a Palace Arcade coin, a whole thing of bloopers, set tours. There's all kinds of stuff here, right? It's just going to keep you going forever. If you are into Stranger Things, this is amazing. The artwork on this box is amazing. Everything inside looks incredible. Okay, so this is the one I'm going with. Now, they do have a standard, and the standard box is just the standard box. It just says it's just black and says Stranger Things. It looks like you get no slip covers, just reversible artwork in here. It could be wrong. It kind of looks like a couple of the seasons are in boxes. I don't know, you guys. But the way when it shows the spinning thing with Arrow, usually that means no. But you could save $35 if you want the standard version, and you don't want all the extras and the cool outside box and all that kind of stuff. So there you go. This is a very exciting thing because this is a boutique label getting a giant mainstream thing here. Just giant mainstream thing. And that is cool because it could bring a lot of people in, and then they discover Arrow Video, the boutique. They could discover it because I know, like, there's plenty of people I know from, like, where I cover Disney theme parks and Universal theme parks and stuff like that are just massive Stranger Things fans. There are people all over the place that are massive Stranger Things fans in the movie industry and everything that I have worked with, just all over the place, from all walks of life, are huge Stranger Things fans. Probably more so the first few seasons than the last couple, but that's irrelevant. They're huge Stranger Things fans, and they might not even know Arrow Video exists. I know some people who do this that didn't know Arrow Video. I mean, my man Brian said that he didn't even really know about Arrow Video until like a year and a half, 2 years ago. So, and I really didn't know about Arrow until just a few years ago, and then I kind of forgot, and then I came back and had to buy a bunch of out-of-print stuff. But this could bring a lot of people in there, and they could get there and they could say, holy crap, look what else they got. They got Red Sonja. They got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They got all this other kind of stuff. They got The Mask. And suddenly, this shows that physical media is alive and well. So to heck with anybody who's doomed clickbaiting, negative clickbaiting on YouTube for all that kind of stuff. So I am super pumped for this. I think it's a great thing. I can't think it's more of a great thing. But do I think it means that we're getting an open door, more stuff to Netflix? Absolutely not. And I hate to be the one, like the old guy grown up in the room that says that. But the CEO of Netflix has said countless times he sees physical media as clutter, as junk. He sees everything they release on physical media as devaluing the membership to Netflix. Now, there's a couple of reasons why, obviously, they had to do it right now. They tried to buy out Warner Brothers. They couldn't do it. They couldn't get it. It's going to Paramount. But during that time, their stock fell dramatically. And they need some kind of a bump to come back. You could say that's part of the reason why they're doing it. That's not why. What I'm going to show you right now is, because I am a professional filmmaker and I've been making movies for a long time, I have an IMDb account, and it's a pro, and I can access information, right? And the truth is, you guys, the reason we're getting this movie or getting this series is because Warner Brothers Home Entertainment owns the physical media rights to Netflix. They own the physical media rights, not Netflix. Netflix only owns the rights to show this on streaming and television. That's it. This is not a Netflix original in the way that you think it is. The Duffer Brothers, however you want to say their names, they also retained ownership under their Monkey Massacre production company. They retained a bit of ownership, as did a very large production company called 21 Laps Entertainment. Now, this production company, I believe the head of it is Michael Levy, and they have produced everything from like Annihilation Arrival, to like I think one of the Deadpool movies. I mean, they have done a lot of things. They're producing Star Wars Starfighter right now, the one with Ryan Gosling. Yes, they produced Deadpool and Wolverine. So they also had a portion of say in this. So Netflix, even though they're so synonymous with Stranger Things, they do not own Stranger Things, free and clear. They just do not. They own the rights to show it on video worldwide and television in Canada. Apparently that's a different thing for some reason. But Warner Brothers, since 2017, since the jump, back in the day, since 2017, they have owned the physical media rights. Now that has passed over to Arrow Video. You can see it right here. Arrow actually now owns the rights to all media worldwide, the complete series, including the UK, for Ultra HD Blu-ray. So, what does that mean? That means that now we know Arrow's had a deal with Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers had the physical media rights. They had the right on Blu-ray. They had the right. So now they have licensed those rights to Arrow Video. Netflix did not own this free and clear, so they could not stop this. That is why you're getting it. Not because Netflix wanted to do it, but because they essentially couldn't stop it. And the other reason that you get other stuff from Netflix is they have a little bit of a deal with Criterion, and most of the time, that is because it's with directors who have it baked into their contract that they have the power, they're going to get it on physical media. Whether it's Martin Scorsese or Guillermo del Toro, that kind of situation, or you have another giant production company that owns part of it and Netflix cannot dictate the physical media not being released. They can't stop it. That's what happened here. Now, I hope that they see a success here and put some more stuff out there, like start to let some more stuff go. But the same reason that we got Cobra Kai is because Sony and Ralph Macchio, they actually own a chunk of Cobra Kai. That was not a Netflix original. That was created on YouTube Red initially. That's why you're getting Cobra Kai. So when you get stuff from Netflix, most of the time, it's mainly because Netflix can't stop it more than Netflix wants to let it go. And so I know that that's probably not the news you want to hear. And I wish there were other news, and maybe it'll come out and they say, hey, this looks so good, we're going to start putting everything out there. We're going to license everything out there. But I doubt it. I kind of doubt it. And I hate that, but it doesn't change how big this is. And if you go to, I'm going to try to pull up Cobra Kai real quick here. I promise to keep this video short and everything is moving slow. So if you look over here at Cobra Kai still, and hopefully I got this one, the distributor is YouTube Premium. That was the initial distributor. That is a distributor for YouTube, for Cobra Kai. And then if we go over here to companies on this film, this thing is moving so slow. If you will look over here on the companies who own rights to this, Netflix only owns the video rights. They do not own the physical media rights. So Euro Video in Germany owns the DVD and Blu-ray rights in Germany. Sony Pictures Production Company and Counterbalance Entertainment and Hurwitz and Schlesinger, that's the two guys that created it. And then Counterbalance is Macchio's company, I believe. They're the ones that own the rest of the rights. So that's why you got Cobra Kai on physical media. Because Netflix doesn't own, they don't secure those rights. So you're really getting it the same reason you're getting Stranger Things. It's not because Netflix necessarily wants to. It's more that they can't stop it from happening. And I think that's kind of where you're at on this. And I'm not sure about K-pop Demon Hunters. Again, Sony Pictures. Sony Pictures has the rights to all media on that. Netflix simply has the video rights. That means the streaming. They don't have any other rights. So that's why you are getting it on physical media. And they have a good working relationship with Criterion, obviously. So if you slow it down, I know some people talked about, I don't know, I don't even know a bunch of Netflix originals stuff right now. But what is, I can't even think of all their shows. If you look at something and it's owned by Netflix completely, you're probably not going to get it anytime soon. Okay, Squid Game. Let's just, we'll look up Squid Game real quick and see if we'll kind of gauge the likelihood that maybe you can look forward to getting it or not. Let's see. Squid Game. Yeah, Squid Game is Netflix Studios all the way. So I don't know that you're going to get Squid Game anytime soon. If you look at Squid Game, Netflix Studios owns all media, all rights worldwide. So that's the only company involved is Netflix Studios. So I don't know that you're going to get it. Maybe eventually, maybe they'll see the success of this and want to dip in for some money. But I'm just trying to say the difference there. And I know we have a tendency to get excited, and I'm super excited over this. It means big things, but I don't think it means the floodgates are opening, unfortunately. Hopefully they'll change their minds, but I believe that's the reason you're getting it. But just enjoy it. Get out there, support it, so maybe they will do more. But that is my thoughts on it. And if you guys want more physical media from me, join my Patreon. The link is in the description. There's a discount. I do 4K reviews over there, deep dives on physical media, all the stuff I used to do here. I do it there. We have a lot more fun with it. It's very relaxed. It's very deep, very cool, just casual talking, responding back and forth in a more intimate setting where I can show and do basically anything that I want. And that's what I got for you this time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. And until next time, be kind, rewind like always. This is Chase with AV Pop Culture, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.